This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Yeah, Christian, you think Gabe's still going to be with us this episode? I don't think he left at the end last week.
Yeah, I did notice that there was a little bit of a weird thing that happened, especially there was a weird garble in his voice that didn't seem quite right when he was done reading. So, I mean, maybe we could. Why don't we call out and see if he's still here? Let's see if the Gabe's in the room with us right now.
Just like shout Gabe, just like scream it or something.
Is there a more specific way we should summon him? Like, we start talking about Ulti, maybe? He seemed to like Ulti. Ulti gets mentioned a lot in the fun fact.
Did someone say Ulti?
Oh my God.
Hey, Gabe.
Whoa. It worked immediately.
Sorry.
You got it. Holy shit.
I seem to have heard the name of a particular character that I don't like at all.
Oh.
Obviously. That's completely made up. I don't know where you got that from.
Oh, I see. So I'm getting the wrong vibe from the fun facts then, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, obviously. I've never said anything positive about Best Ulti at all.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I've never said anything positive about Ulti.
Yeah. Couldn't be me. There would definitely have nothing to say about the patchy Cephalosaurus wielding devil fruit user.
Mm-hmm. Is that what that dinosaur is called? A Cephalosaurus? Is that how you say it?
Pachycephalosaurus. I actually remembered it.
Pachycephalosaurus. Holy shit, what a mouthful.
Yeah.
I've always read the dinosaur that she is, and I'm always like, yeah, it's the headbutt one. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the booper.
Yeah, weirdly, Pachycephalosaurus have been getting more relevant in my life as of recently, and I will not specify further why that is.
What? You can't just drop some lore like that and then say I refuse to elaborate?
I don't actually know why it's been getting more relevant. I just know I've been encountering it more and more often, like just in conversation.
The weirdest thing, it's like I keep Googling Ulti One Piece, and suddenly, like, now I just see Pechlosauruses everywhere I go.
I deny all of these accusations. The accusations that have been made in front of me today are false. They are incorrect.
This is not happening.
Yeah, it's weird when the algorithm starts feeding me articles about dinosaurs, specifically Pachycephalosaurus.
That is odd, indeed.
I did not search for that waifu. I did not.
I did not.
I did not search for these pictures of Ulti. I did not. These accusations are not true. Anyways, you guys seem to be a bit lonely today, so I'll be joining you, I guess, for this week.
I mean, I wouldn't say lonely, but thank you for being here. Yeah. No, I appreciate you being here.
I am, so thank you.
Okay, then. Well, I guess we'll just go to the summary and not unpack that at any meaningful measure.
Not even a little bit.
We kick our episodes off with a spicy thrill as Who's Who approaches some dude in a wheelchair with a plot to help him kill Queen amidst the chaos of the fighting. However, this turned out to be all part of an even more elaborate ruse, one where Wheelchair Guy is the actual target. Some quick thinking after being shot gets him out of immediate danger. The thinking being, pulling out his trusty hand grenade. He never leaves home without it. Hotline Blitz still needs some help, so he pleads with Luffy to let him fight alongside him and the other rebels against Kaido. At the same time, a few faces that had previously gotten lost in the crowd make a return as Apu, as well as Page 1 and Ulti, challenge some of our Straw Hats once again. While all this is going on, Queen unleashes a vile new version of the playgrounds previously used on the prisoners of Udon, only this time, they are turned into raging ogre-like ice monsters. Elsewhere in the castle, Oden is chasing Shinobu and Momo, trying to get them to stop, so he can help protect his son from danger. The last of our roundup sees us with Big Mom as Perospero and Marco turn up nearby. Unfortunately for Lollipop Man, he had the wrong idea about this whole alliance thing and is now on bad terms with the fiery Birdman once again. Now, back to the rooftop, where Dogstorm and Cat Viper hand out a well-deserved, dish best served cold, big ol' can of whoop-ass TM. to Jack the Drought. Kaido steps in like the daddy dragon he is and takes the Akazaya Samurai head on. He and the Akazaya Samurai exchange blows before Kinemon hears that one song from My Hero Academia playing in his head, and suddenly, he and the other Akazaya Samurai remember their training, Naruto style, and unleash a fury of attacks that leave Kaido shell-shocked. Guess we did it, boys. On to the next arc. We definitely don't have anything more happening after this.
Nope.
I mean, of course, no.
Kaido is dead. D-E-D, dead.
If Justin were here, he'd be like, no longer ZKK, it's AKK, obviously. The Akazaya killed Kaido.
Got it. Yep. Man, did they rip open that can of whip ass on him?
Yeah. Do we want to just like go straight into the fact that Jack is he's definitely not beating the fraud allegations on this
Absolutely, he will never beat them.
No.
He's the eternal little brother, and his purpose is getting beat up over and over again.
It is like so funny that the only W that this man ever got was in a flashback. And like he's also been he's been like introduced to us. He was the first billion berry bounty, by the way, just in case we forgot. And this is the Jack treatment.
And the thing is that only W he ever got didn't do jack shit because he tortured them and he got no information out of them.
Nope.
So even that technically doesn't count.
He really didn't actually succeed at anything, and then he got distracted by a side mission where he wanted to save Doflamingo from going to Impel Down. Failed that mission too, by the way.
Yep.
Jack. When will Oda stop fucking putting your name through the mud?
Never. Put him in the ground. In fact, screw you, Kaido, for interrupting this fight. They deserve to put him in the ground.
We gotta see the first billion berry bounty in the series get beat up again and again and again and again until the 1 billion berry means nothing. By the end of this arc, Jack's bounty will be 10.
Yes. Lower his shit deeper than Chopper's. Chopper's at 100. Put this
It was
man
actually
at 10.
a super wrong mistranslation on his bounty. There was never supposed to be. It's just one berry. It's not 1 billion. It's just one berry. They threw an extra word in there.
Yeah, they shouldn't put the kanji for billion in there. That was just a mistake that Oda made on his introduction. Sorry, now I'm
a lot of significant figures on that one.
Now I'm just imagining his introduction of him like looking all intimidating, and the box below him says, "Jack what is it? Fucking Jack
the Drought.
The Drought.
Jack the Drought. 1 berry."
Yeah, get him. Even better, his introduction in the live action where they have the wanted poster fly over their face and then they whip it away really quickly, except it's just one. It's 1 berry.
Just one.
Everyone's like, wait, what?
No, somebody takes like a Sharpie to all the zeros on it and like scribbles them out, and then it just comes up as 1, and then somebody goes, I wonder why that bounty doesn't have like the others, like the zeros showing.
Yeah, why did somebody cross out all the zeros? Why is it redacted?
Then the audience goes like, oh, we know. We know.
And then because he's Jack the Drought, he'll probably get another L, and at that point the bounty will be reduced into the negatives. The pirates will have to pay to submit him because the Marines don't want to take it a fraudster and makes him look bad.
Yeah.
Poor Jack. Poor Jack. But honestly, like, come on, man.
I mean, he did gas an entire population, to be fair.
Yeah,
that did happen. Yeah, I guess he did do one villain thing successfully, but not really. But
at this point, I'm not even convinced that he would have beat Dogstorm and Cat Viper had they not been poisoned. If they had been in fair fighting shape at that time, just normal, I'm willing to bet that they would have won that fight.
I mean, they were tag teaming him like day after day, hour after hour, or whatever. Like every fucking 12 hours or so, they would tag each other.
And that's while they were poisoned.
Yeah. And at some point during that day and night cycle, at some point the full moon would have come out, and at that point he's just cooked.
Well, I don't think that's true. What was it? It was like 3 days, right?
Maybe
3-4 days.
Yeah.
They would have had to been lucky at that point. Yeah, if it had gone on like a month, then you could be like, yeah, at some point we get a full moon. But
you will be fucked, Jack. But hey, speaking of the full moon though, how do we like Dogstorm, Cat Viper, Sulong?
Oh, baby.
Yeah, no, there's Sulong. I mean, just generally, I think Sulong forms as a concept and in design language are fucking sick. But theirs in particular is like, ooh, so good.
No, they hit.
Especially with Cat Viper, who still has his robotic arm out, but still has the entire majestic form with it. I like it. It's very good.
It's incredible. I love how evil it makes them look.
Yes.
Because especially when they're... It does this almost across the board with all of the minks, because they're, by day or when it's not full moon, they are regular animals. Most of them are very cuddly looking versions of the animals that they are. And then the Sulong form hits, and they get the red eyes, and everything's much more like jagged, and their hair's all standing up on end. But they triple it and give it to the next person with Dogstorm and Cat Viper, where they look truly. There's a shot in there of Dogstorm talking where it's that like very big bad wolf-esque looking thing where you're looking like from a top down kind of view right down his snout.
Yeah,
and you just get all of the fangs and the gnarly, like, turned in eyes, and the corners of his mouth are turned up in like that grisly smile. And I'm like, oh my God, that guy, I believe that guy's going to tear my throat out right now, and that he wants to absolutely kill Jack. That is a werewolf. That is a honest to God werewolf in One Piece.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Dude, Jack the elephant, because I'm not even going to call him a mammoth because my guy is not beating the allegation. Jack the elephant over here is not ready to face.
Jack the woolly mammoth.
Jack the woolly mammoth.
I especially like the comment like Kaido gives him. It's something like, "Oh, Jack, I really appreciate it." Like he's treating him like a little son. "Oh, Jack. You're putting in a lot of effort. It's fine. You're doing all right. I swear to you, you're just as good as Queen and King. It's fine. You're gonna stay there. Don't worry about it. Usu, go away. Jack, you're so good.
You're doing so good, buddy.
Jack, you're so pretty. You're so good. Don't worry about it."
Yeah, he has a line
really
in the
tough.
sub where he says, "Jack, I know you're not weak. They're just really strong." And Jack's just sitting there like, Okay, boss, I believe
No,
you.
that's how it goes in the dub too. He's like, "No, don't feel like it's because you're weak. They're just actually really strong." I'm like, okay, but it doesn't change the fact that your boy got his ass handed to him.
Oh yeah, handily.
I mean, okay. One thing I will hand to Jack. This was off screen, but he technically did beat all those minks in Sulong form. Technically, we didn't see it.
Whatever.
Kaido had, all right, not Kaido. Jack had a lot of his goons up there fighting too.
Before we get to too much rooftop stuff, though, I do want to return back to what's happening in like the other random areas.
Sure.
So like last week we had the everyone's gotten out of their shit. The raid's begun. Blah blah blah. Woohoo! Hype! Yay!
Woo!
We're ready to fight. Thanks for being here, folks. And then we cut to, of course, Drake and Queen. Actually, it's Drake and Who's Who that are like going like, "Oh, we're gonna murder somebody," and then they go with Queen. Dude, I fucking love this bit with Queen though, of him like being like, "Oh no, you've come to kill me!
Don't kill me!"
No.
I have to imagine. I'm sure they did a similar bit in the sub.
Totally.
But I am curious because I haven't seen this in sub. Like in the dub, the way this motherfucker hands it up is one of the funniest fucking things of all time. And then who's just kind of like, "Queen, seriously, like what the fuck do you know this?" And then he's like, "It was incredible acting. My talent."
Yeah, it's absolutely hammed up here too.
A traitor and one of our top-ranking members? No way! Just what you'd expect from a superstar.
You know, it worked, so I won't complain.
The voice actor in Japanese is also absolutely just fantastic. Every time he fucking says any lie, he cracks me up.
It's just a great fucking bit all around. But yeah, of course, it was the old switcheroo, if you will. Apparently, Who's Who has never had beef with Queen. He always just wanted to murder Drake or something. I don't know. I don't know what this really means for Who's Who, because he was always just kind of brooding in the shadows, and then he was like, just kidding, I'm actually extremely loyal to Kaido, and I would never break rank for any reason whatsoever. Now, what's your deal?
Yeah.
I mean, I just interpret it as Drake's acting too suspicious, and they figured it out. Isn't that literally how they explain? He let Law go, and then there were other things that piled on, and blah, 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 blah. And at some point, they were like, this guy that joined our organization only a year ago, I think there might be something off with him.
Yeah.
And you'd be right.
Not even a year ago. Wait, no. Or was it a year ago? I'm not sure whether he joined immediately after the event, after the time skip. But it's not been long.
Yeah, like at most he's been on this journey with Kaido for like the last 2 years, give or take, or whatever.
Yeah. And assumedly all the other members have been there longer.
Yeah, presumably. I also think it's really funny that the way he gets himself out of the situation is, fucking pocket grenade.
Pocket grenade. Devin would have loved that one.
It was so funny in the dub, too. Like, he's like, man, how am I going to get out of this? And then he's like, oh, wait, I'm going to have to just bet on Straw Hat. Okay. And then he just pulls a fucking grenade and jumps out the window. I'm like...
Not even a smoke, just a full-on fucking grenade.
Yeah. just a grenade. I'm like, do you even... Well, I guess he does still need probably Luffy and the rest of the team to know he's an ally or whatever. But I don't know if I would need something different out of this scene and the way it plays out. But it was just so funny. Like one episode, he's like, "I'm cooked. There's no way I can get out of this." And then he's like dreaming about Kobe telling him about Luffy for a minute, and suddenly he gets the epiphany to use his trusty hand grenade. I don't know, something about the way that the placement of the events just kind of like tickled me in a way. And I'm like, all right, well, that's fair.
It is
whatever.
a bit amusing.
He beats the fuck out of one of those numbers too.
Yeah, Goki was it? It's the number 5.
Incredible. I'm so glad that you know what their name. No, I think Goku's the tall one, right?
No, I'm pretty certain it was Goki they beat up because his laughing tick.
Well, they beat up 2 of them. There was the purple one and the green one.
We beat up 3 of them, actually.
Well, they did beat up 3 of them, but I'm only talking about in this one instance.
The big one where they cut off the club was Goki. I know that for a fact because his laughing tick was Goki Kiki.
Yeah.
Then there's Juki and Jockey.
Don't ask me, man. The numbers are...
You're the one that started spitting their names out.
I'm sorry. I listed them out one time so I wouldn't have to ever remember them again.
That's kind of fair.
Like I don't know any of the fucking Orochi Onio Bancho beyond... Fuck, I've forgotten his name too.
Fukurokuju.
I do know Fukurokuju.
Fukurokuju.
Well, mainly because I read that motherfucker's name so many times in the manga that I'm like, well, I'm just never going to forget this string of letters ever again in my entire life.
I'll say he just has the best design out of all them big ass forehead.
Apu's back, by the way. Fuck that guy.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Completely fuck this guy. In episode 2, or the second episode we watched, like, Zoro and Drake were like bickering, like, I don't trust you. I understand that you can't trust me, but if you understood my secret, you really wouldn't trust me. Hello, I am Apu. I hate this guy. We hate this guy. We team up.
Wait a minute.
They're the embodiment of that fucking Full Metal Alchemist meme where they were at odds with each other, and then they go, wait, we have a mutual hatred. Clasps hands.
My hatred for this guy is deeper than my distrust of you right now. Let's get him.
Let's fuck this guy up.
I know that their distrust of him is because he's a treacherous little asshole, but I'd like to believe that just within the show, nobody fucking likes this guy because everyone realizes he's annoying.
I like to believe at this point in time that no one dislikes him for his loyalty or lack thereof. Everyone dislikes him because he's really fucking annoying. So anyway, I wonder what the audience is going to get after that. But Christian, do you want to tell the people what happened?
Well, I don't know how or why it happened, but I lost about 13 minutes of audio while we were talking. I looked down at my waveforms that I normally have up on my screen, and they were there. I was lost. I was enveloped in the wonderful conversation about yes, I was enamored by our conversation of plague bullets, and then we began speaking about Yamato after that. So we could rehash briefly what we did talk about with the plague bullets. So
the plague bullets are, if we do not have many thoughts about the plague bullets themselves. We discussed a possible.
No, I want the audience to know what they took from you. Audience, you know what they took from you? We had a cool discussion where we invented the idea that Queen is just fucking injecting smile straight into your veins via these fucking rounds, these bullets. And you know what? That's what you lost. You lost that the creation of that bit. And I don't think you should ever forgive Christian for this. Down with Christian. Down with Big Christian. He's actually the enemy.
For the record, I
sabotaged this whole show.
You say we created this, but I created this.
Listen to me, people. He's the enemy. He's sabotaging
that's
our
why
platform.
I hit stop on my audio. I decided I didn't want it in there anymore.
You should have heard it. It was great.
That's what he took from you, audience. Never forgive him. Down with Big Christian.
Never forgive me. Yeah, honestly, I can't be trusted.
Then we started talking about Yamato, and the synopsis is, or the consensus is, when does LARPing go too far?
The answer, Yamato has found it. We have definitely found it.
We've done it. We've crossed the line, people.
We've crossed the line. And I just want to let the record show that the only important topic. Oh, I love Yamato. I love this bit. I love it through and through.
It's very funny.
But the big but here is that Yamato, you do need to explain a little bit of your lore before you jump in on this if you want them to believe you, A. And B, Momo, that is not your dad.
That is not your father.
You are gaslighting yourself into believing that your dad is alive, and it is not true. That he is not your dad.
Yeah, I will rehash this part. I will restate this part. What Yamato's doing in and of itself, fine. He can embody the spirit of Oden, and he can be the charismatic leader that Oden was and try and save Wano and want to be there for all of the Akazaya and all of this stuff. Don't you gotta explain the backstory and lore more before you start claiming outright to Momo that you are his dad.
There's a big leap you have to take between I was very inspired by your father to the point that I sort of embody all of his ideals and character, to I know your smell because I am your father.
I'm your dad,
you do not.
And I know what you smell like. No, you don't. You've never met him. And then, of course, obviously, Momo on the other side of this is thinking to himself, I really would like to talk to my dad again. And Shinobu's looking at him like he's fucking crazy because he is. Because he is crazy. Momo, I get it, dude. It's been a couple of months since you lost your dad. For some other people, it's been 20 years, whatever. Yamato's been sitting with this for a long time too.
Not your dad though.
I get it. Super, again, charismatic, attitude just like him, eyes just like him. Not your dad.
Still not your dad.
This enough. Not your real dad. We're gonna get to the end of this arc though, and I swear to God, we're gonna find out that all along Yamato was imbued with Oden's real soul.
This was also Christian's love child. What'd you tell him, Christian? Tell the people again.
I'm not letting this one go into the ether. This was too funny. It's going to be like the human model Oden fruit. It's basically what's going to have happened here.
He's got to fucking anamorph into Oden. It's got to be the most creative way to Oda has to reverse the death.
Oh my God. This is going to be how we learn of the history and the the birth of a devil fruit is you just believe enough, man, and you just get it.
What does that hybrid form look like? So anyway, that's where you lost, audience. That's the 5-minute version of the almost 15-minute conversation that's gone.
You got it.
Also this is new. I was just about to say this when we noticed the I just wanted to say, congratulations to Yamato on weirding out Shinobu so much with his behavior that she stopped trusting Luffy's words because she was like, dude, I trust Luffy with all my heart, but this guy is not it.
but you are just not it. You know what Yamato
Something's
needs?
wrong here.
You know what Yamato needs? He needs like he needs the Naruto sad song to start playing. and then he needs to start like, going through like a fucking like monologue about the way they grew up or something. And then Momo will be like, "Wait a minute. There it is. That's what I need. They need the Naruto sad song." And then Momo will like perk up. He'd be like, "Wait a minute. I get it."
Oh my god.
That's how we get through this. This is a barrier in communication. We need to just communicate with more anime trope, and then we'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, Momo envisions himself sitting sideways alone on a swing, and it's just like very confusing for him.
Yeah.
I'm going to take us in a completely different direction now. Is that okay?
Yeah, do it.
Does the anime have something against page 1?
Does the anime have something against page 1?
They refuse to write out the entirety of his chest tattoo for the second time.
Oh, did they? Sorry.
In this set of episodes, they leave off the P in page. It's just age 1.
Oh my! Wait, you noticed?
I totally noticed, especially after last week when I noticed and then I forgot to mention it, and then you stole my thunder by mentioning it in the Gabe's Fun Fact section.
Damn, I haven't heard that one yet.
I mean, to be fair, I think it's less about them forgetting the P and more the interpretation supposed to be that the P is so far like down his fucking leg that it's like supposed to be because I think the P in his like actual debut is like on his waistline, but then crosses over his one leg, or so to speak. So then the extension would, I think so. And then the extension of that would be therefore that when he's in his dinosaur form, the interpretation would be that it would be closer to his hip again.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I'm just saying.
Why is the tattoo so awful?
It's...
But last time they added a whole extra letter. It was Peace 1.
Oh, did they call him Peace 1?
Peace
1. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me show you this picture to remind you. It's not his leg, it's his arm. So the P is supposed to be on his arm. So you probably can't see it in his dinosaur form because it's just on his fucking arm.
That's so dumb.
Sorry, I didn't know this was such a problem for you.
Sorry, speaking of page 1, I just got reminded of a fucking banger ass fun fact. The next time page 1 appears in this show, you're gonna have a fucking killer one. I'm telling you. It's not on this week's set, but I just remembered one.
Is this his hybrid form? Have we seen this yet?
Yeah,
yes.
We saw this when Sanji beat his ass. This is how he was introduced to us. Remember this?
I don't remember this, I'll be honest.
This is probably a character sheet. You've probably never seen his full thing.
No, I think this is literally how he was introduced to us back when Sanji beat his ass. I remember the chapter when he was debuted, and he just kind of like appears as page 1, and then we're like, damn, dude, that guy looks fucking cool. Then you realize that he's just a sad little emo kid, and you're like, oh, my boy needs a snack.
My boy needs a snack.
And his sister to stop beating his ass, too.
And his sister to stop being so mean to him. like you see that picture of this guy in his hybrid form, and then you don't even realize.
Being so mean to him? If anything, she's just too overcaring. Like, oh my god, girl, leave him alone at some point,
Like, audience, I'm so sorry for, this audio-based platform, but I've put a picture of page 1's hybrid form and page 1 no form in the chat.
Now get full dinosaur version of him.
Sure, I'll get full dinosaur.
Look at this motherfucker. His hat is half white and half green.
Anyway, that gave me a chuckle. It just made me think that Toei had something against page 1 for that then.
No, he's got age 1 is across the chest, and the P is supposed to be on his like fucking arm and shit. So you probably just never see it because it's hard. It's a hard tattoo or it's a hard like place to spot.
Yeah, I mean, I put it on whoever designed the tattoo. I guess page 1 for that.
I do think it was his idea. Yes,
very poorly planning his tattoo out. You know what I would believe based on her demeanor and the way that she's acted up to this point? I bet this is Ulti's fault.
Ulti's fault?
I bet page 1 designed a perfectly good tattoo and Ulti fucked it up.
Incredible. That is so in character. I'm just accepting that as canon.
Yeah, I see the P there now.
One thing that's kind of funny or fun fact about his character, I think it's happened in this set of episodes. If not, it's like up and coming. in the real world, whatever dinosaur
that is exactly what I'm talking about. Please leave that.
Oh, fucking excuse me. Shit, my bad. Fucking all. Okay, sorry, guests. Gabe has a fun fact that he wants to do naturally.
I'm going to go into great detail about this. It's my favorite fucking fact about this entire arc, to be honest.
Oh,
like right now or a future fun fact?
Future fun fact.
Oh,
apparently we haven't crossed the time yet, but Gabe wants to do it himself. Sorry, Gabe.
He'll have his moment.
He'll have his moment.
What else is there in this? Is that more for quotes? I really fucking love the scene with Usopp and Nami. I think it's hysterical.
Yes, I would agree. Usopp just tricking everyone or trying to trick everyone into thinking that Nami's talking shit is a great time.
And then Nami is saying shit and not acting like what she's talking about and just running away.
Usopp being like, wow, okay, we're just running away. And then Nami being like, oh, okay, yeah, you're one to fucking talk.
Their dynamic is always fucking great every time they're on screen.
I love their fucking dynamic.
Yeah.
They're great.
Also, the Usopp doing something. Can you believe it?
For now, yes. Yes, I can.
What else is there in this episode? I mean, I guess we haven't talked about the last episode much. What is there really to say? It's like when I made the episode schedule, I deliberately put the last episode in because I wanted to end on a highlight. I really like the ending sequence of 1004 a lot. It's very well animated. Yeah. It's very emotionally effective. It's of this portion of the arc, it's probably one of my favorite scenes, to be honest. And that is purely adaptation wise, like that.
Yeah, no, 1004 is probably like just through and through a true anime moment. The whole from start to fucking finish. And that's what we watch this shit for, brother.
Yeah. And I know I put that one in there because I'm gonna be honest, man. 1001 to 1003, they're funny, they're good enough, but they're a bit mediocre.
Man, dude, why you gotta bring the vibes down, Gabe? Fuck me. You're worse than Devin.
Okay. Maybe this is like perspective. Maybe a bit of context. I haven't actually watched the anime properly.
So you don't have actually an opinion.
No. Let me finish.
Is what you're telling me now.
What does that mean?
No. Let me finish. I haven't watched the anime proper in 2 years. The only anime episodes I've seen in the last 2 years, I think, are the ones I've watched for the cast, and those are like exceptionally good because those were the ones between chapter 2 and 3, like that little interim, and those are like incredibly good. I am no longer used to a standard One Piece episode where about 50% of it is adapted from the manga, but really, really slowly with decent animation. Then 30% of one episode is just a flashback to Thriller Bark. There's nothing extra. It's just that, and then the ending of it is like a decently animated fight. I'm no longer used to that. It's been too long since I've been in the rhythm of watching this shit every single day, 30 episodes a pop. Maybe I'm just not used to. I'm no longer used to this mentality, and I was just thrown off by remembering. Oh my god. Yeah, this is what the pacing of this show can be like sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, what is there to say? I don't know, man. It be like that. It's how it be sometimes.
I mean, I think I largely kind of agree with you that the first three episodes, 1001, 2, and 3, they have some stuff into it that is fun and I can get into, and there are moments like them calling out Drake finally and Queen's acting in that moment.
Yeah.
And then some of the other little scenes, like you said, with Usopp pantomiming Nami talking and all of that. There's fun little moments, but I think largely once you start getting into the end of 1003 when the Minks are fucking up Jack and then the Akazaya start facing down Kaido and then all of 1004, that's when I'm locked into these episodes, and I fully transparent. I wrote no notes for 1004 because I was so into the episode. I just didn't stop to write down anything. I loved episode 1004. Frankly, it was so much fun to watch, and just to see the progression of all. The only thing that I found funny while watching it was, or maybe questioned, maybe is a better way to put it, that they at the end of the episode use Oden's two-sword style when they went out of their way to describe how they did not take those lessons from Oden because they had their own styles.
Yeah.
And then they perfectly implement his killing move. What is that?
Listen, man, Oden's two-sword style is the style that was always in your heart, man. You didn't need to learn it.
And on top of that...
oh, no, here we go.
I could believe it. I could believe it if you had like Denjiro and Ashura do it, and maybe even Izo for whatever reason.
Izo?
But all of the people who got transported, because he was here for the 20 years. All of the people who got transported across time have no business being like, we honed our skills and have perfectly mastered this move. You have had like 4 months to do this. I don't know when, it's very nebulous whenever Oden decided to teach them his two-sword style. It could have been right after they got back. It could have been in the 5 years that he's dancing in front of the town square or whatever. We don't know. But regardless, they made the decision actively to all be like, nah, bro, we don't want it. And then we get to this part, and they just suddenly all can perfectly recreate the move.
Maybe to throw in something. First of all, it's not a perfect recreation because that would mean that it would kill Kaido. And listen. I don't want to say. I don't want to say anything, Christian. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pull the worst Justin of all time here. Kaido's not gonna die from this.
No, AKK,
Kaido didn't die from the first one either.
he was also fine after the first one, by the way.
I mean, I suppose, but it's the same attack on an open wound. Theoretically, if it was perfect, it would do some serious damage to it.
Well, it's not a scar. It's not like a 20-year-old scar.
Actually, isn't that exactly what it is?
No, it is. He's saying it's on a 20-year-old scar.
You called it an open wound. That's why I'm debating you right now. It's not an open wound. It's a 20-year-old scar.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So but it's still they perfectly mimic it. They do the move. They hit him in the exact same spot with what seems to be the exact same amount of power. And I feel like it thematically, hype-wise, cool moment.
We uphold our swords and our spirits alike to rescue the land of Wano from your wicked clutches. We're ready!
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Kaido, make light of my samurai at your own peril. Oden two-sword style! Paradise Totsuka!
Great stuff. No notes. But when you sit there and think about the fact that they can do it, you go,
listen. You're forgetting about the heart of the swords, brother. It's all about the heart of the sword.
Yeah. My bad.
Like they just got all up on the roof and they were like, "Oh, I get it now."
Yeah, it just all clicked. All of them in their mind's eye had a very Doctor Strange moment where they fought the fight 1.5 million times and they just were like, you know what? Actually, I've got this.
Actually, I think I know exactly what I need to do. I also really like the number of times they utilize Kinemon's ability to cut fire to counter Kaido throwing fucking blast breaths all the time.
Man, you'd think at some point he'd have considered that over the course of 20 years.
Here's my question.
Yes?
Did Kinemon come up with that move just for Kaido?
No, that's his style. That was established at Punk Hazard. That was why Zoro was interested in him.
That it was for Kaido?
Oh, that? I'm not sure, actually.
I know that that's his move. I know that he could cut fire. I'm saying, did he develop the ability to cut fire specifically to counter Kaido one day?
These are great questions.
That's my question.
I mean, most likely not, because actually, did Kinemon know about Kaido during the 5-year period during which Oden just danced?
Yeah. Yeah, they all knew, like, Kaido was there fucking shit up for the 5 years that he was dancing. Yeah, at this point in time, like, they could have been developing or haven't already developed their own styles. Yeah, no, at some point in time, Kinemon could have been like, you know, I don't like the fact that Kaido could just do fucking breath blasts. I'm gonna figure out how to counter that. I don't know how yet, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, and then just in that time period, he could have figured something out, or after they lose that battle and then they get sent through time, in the time between them getting sent back and him getting cut to pieces by Law and Punk Hazard, like he might have come up with something.
Yeah.
No, it's very, very possible questions.
That seems very sensible to be honest.
But anyway, yeah, it makes perfect sense that they would know how to use two-sword style. If you were a keen watcher or just had like any
shut up,
any love for the fucking game, you'd be like, yeah, nah, honestly, that's fire.
Alternatively, while his lower body was farting on Punk Hazard, he just noticed there was a dragon there, and it was like, you got to figure something out for this.
True. He was fighting 2 dragons back in Punk Hazard.
He was fighting 2 dragons back in Punk Hazard.
This feels a little too familiar.
Now I've encountered 2 dragons. I think I got to do something about this.
Yeah. I think I already told you this bit once, but remember that one time that he like fucking curb stomped the dragon after they killed it because he hated it so much? And well, this is the reason why. Because Kaido.
Yep.
Incredible stuff. Anyway, is there even anything else in these episodes? Do you guys have anything?
I think that's really it.
Sparrow switched sides, but I don't think anyone didn't see that coming. Kind of.
Well, I mean, yeah. Once Big Bob questioned him, then of course he's a little baby boy.
He's like, "Okay, Mom, if you say so."
Did you know that Carrot is still upset? I did not know this.
Yeah, Carrot is still upset about Pedro, who may or may not still be alive anyway, so...
Come on, here we fucking go.
Listen, come on, you gotta let this go.
I'll never let it go.
I think it is time to let Pedro die. I think it's happened.
What will it take for you to accept that he's dead? A gravestone?
I don't even know that I can trust that.
Pal had a gravestone.
Yeah, we've been through this already. Gravestones don't mean anything anymore either.
Didn't Sabo visit his own gravestone now that I think about it?
Yeah, I think that probably happened too.
I don't know.
I need to see his charred corpse on screen.
Oh, God.
I need his charred corpse on my screen.
I need to see the remnants, the refuse of him having blown himself up.
All right. I'm going to move us on. I think we covered most of it.
I have one more thing.
Go ahead.
And it's a minor thing. But at one point in one of the earlier episodes, maybe 1001, there's a scene where everything's kicking off and Fukurokuju is standing next to somebody, whoever it is, some samurai on the opposite side. Yeah, he's standing next to a guy.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Things are kicking off, and this is more like a speculation thing, but he turns around from that guy and goes, "Man, things are getting real chaotic right about now," and then he turns and walks away. So I'm assuming, I'm just putting out there that Fukurokuju has something that he's going to do. I don't know what it is, but he's clearly got a plan that he's trying to enact now, or has got some scheme cooking up. Maybe
I don't have to kill that Orochi guy myself. Fuck yeah! Now I can do my own thing.
Yeah. So I'm of 2 minds. One, which I think seems more plausible, is that I mean he didn't seem to ever really have love for Orochi, so there seems to be some plan maybe to attempt to, I don't know, like maybe he sees what Orochi's power truly is and is like going to go try and put him in the dirt permanently, or gain some other upper hand to allow the Straw Hats to figure some shit out. The alternative is that he is actually loyal to Orochi and he's going to go like help Orochi come back to life, or however this is supposed to work. He's going to like take his head, put it against his body and like screw it back on or something, and Orochi will be back to life. Either way, I think Fukurokuju's got something going on, and we're going to find out about it in probably like 20 episodes, but at some point we'll figure out what he's doing.
Yeah, I feel it.
Neat.
Do you want me to just tell you what he's doing? I can tell you.
No, I'll kill you.
Well, all right. Fine,
Christian, I can't believe this. Are you telling me that Fukurokuju, our guy, might be untrustworthy, unloyal?
Okay,
Yes.
moving on. Moving on to next week. Next week is going to be 1005 to 1008. Now, moving on to quotes. What quotes do we got? My first quote comes from Queen, the legend, the Queen themselves. This is during the gag of them pretending to, kill Queen and, betray people, whatever. At one point, Queen goes, A2 Diaz Drake, making an A2 brute joke.
All right. So have you figured out who the culprit is yet?
Well, who do you think it is?
What the hell? Oh! A2 Diaz Drake? And double teaming me? That's playing dirty.
And I just really love that. And this other line from Queen as well, where he's like, please, I'm too beautiful to die.
You'll pay for your betrayal. It'll be fun watching you suffer.
Mommy! Please, I'm too beautiful to die.
Your acting sucks!
I don't know why he chose to do that, but it's just so fucking funny. And then my last one is from Oden, aka Yamato. Come back, son. Are you going through a rebellious phase? And
Here, no need to suffer. Let your father carry you. Come back, son. Are you going through a rebellious phase?
that's all I got.
This is funny. I think I have the same quote as you, but it's substantially different in the dub, I think. I have two quotes. In the sub, while talking to King, Queen says in the Japanese dub in very broken English, be gentle. Love me tender.
Aw, you bastard.
Don't worry, I won't blame you for this. I know who you are after all. You're an idiot.
You were doing so well till you hit the last part. Would it kill you not to be an ass to me for 1 minute? Love me tender. Be gentle.
It sounds fucking hilarious.
It's so funny.
Yeah, the dub has that scene. None of those were my quotes here. I am familiar with that scene in the sub. In the dub, he's just telling King, like, yeah, be nice to me. Love me. And King's like,
shut up, dude.
Whatever, weirdo.
Oh, I'm so mad.
And then my second quote here is Apu doing whatever the fuck bullshit, trying to revive numbers or something, and then talking, playing a little ditty, and then Zoro and Drake turning around to him. It's in the subtitles I had, they literally just said, stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
No, that in the dub it was like, knock that shit off.
Rise up, bring the party to the scene. Cranking numbers gonna make you scream. Come on out. Yoo-hoo! I need your help. You sobered up yet? You better knock that shit off!
They full on go cut that shit out. Well, I had the only quote I wrote down sniped from me.
You hate to see it.
So
unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. It's been a long time since that's happened.
Well, it'd be like that.
It is what it is.
All right, moving on from quotes, we're doing everyone's favorite thing of the night, Gabe's Fun Facts. And we have great news. Normally we always have Gabe with us, but I think we have even more Gabe with us this evening. Wouldn't you guys say?
We do.
Okay, but I have kind of unfortunate news, actually.
Oh.
When I was transported from that other place, all of a sudden, I seem to have left the script for 1001 to 1004 on the floor there in the middle of the battlefield, and Huh? Wait, something's on the ground here.
Oh.
Where did that come from?
Okay.
Oh, so we have it.
So we're good.
I seem to... Okay. I mean, since I am indeed Gabe, as they tell me, I suppose I'll just read this out.
Yeah, please.
By all means.
All right. Hello, this is... That can't be right. Hello, this is Dave speaking to you from... Huh? What? How did I get here? Where am I?
Oh boy.
All I remember is a flashing bright light, and now I'm... Oh god, everyone is fighting here. How am I gonna survive? Hold on. What's this paper on the floor?
Another paper?
Fun facts for 1001 to 1004? But how How about we talk about some real standout characters this time around? Let's discuss the Mimavari Gumi! You don't know who the Mimavari Gumi are, do you?
I do not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fine. Neither do Viz.
Oh, good.
In their introduction scene in chapter 951, Viz simply translated the group's name as Samurai and Ninja on Patrol, not realizing that they're an actual new entity until 20 chapters later when they reappeared. Tells you how significant they are.
Well,
the Mimavari Gumi are Orochi's special police force, named after the Kyoto Mimavari Gumi, a special police force that existed back in Edo period Japan. After Orochi's execution, they've now aligned themselves with Kaido and are fighting on the battlefield. You'd be forgiven if you haven't noticed. You guys are probably still confused on who they are. I'm going to just really quickly pull up a picture of them so we have a reference for them.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Because otherwise this is going to get confusing.
Yeah. More content that's great for an audio-based platform.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of that this episode.
Don't worry, this is not going to spoil anything. For the entire show, just pull up the One Piece article for the Mimavari Gumi if you want a reference image. They're here in the side chat. You might have noticed them at some point, maybe.
Yeah, I've seen these guys. They're chilling.
Notably, Christian just called the leader of this gang somebody that Fukurokuju talked to.
Oh, yeah, that's him. That's the guy.
That's the guy. Yeah, that's him.
That's the exact guy I was talking about.
That's the guy.
That's exactly the guy.
Okay. The group consists of 5 members. Don't worry, this won't take long. Hotei, the leader of the group, and Himuro, the guy who looks like he's made of stone, are named after the members of the Japanese rock band Bowie, spelled with a Nordic O, weirdly enough.
Bowie, I love that band.
David Bowie?
David Bowie?
You know, I thought the exact same thing. No relation, apparently.
Zero relation.
Damn.
Garudon, the guy with the bunny mask, and Ganguru, the guy with the beetle helmet, are named after Mobile Force Gangaru, knockoff of Mobile Force Gundam.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, okay.
They're named after a knockoff. Maybe even Oda doesn't care about this group.
Me too.
Anyway, the last member, the obligatory only female member, Hatsume, is named after Hatsune Miku. Whoa. No, I'm just kidding. That would be far too interesting for this stupid group.
Damn. You had me for a second.
You hate to see it.
She's likely named after Hatsume no Tsubone, a kunoichi from the historical novel Sekigahara. There is also a 6th member that only appeared in the Oden flashback. His name is Guru Taro, and we don't know his current status because his last appearance was when the Mimavari Gumi were still serving the Kuzukis back then.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. That's all there is to say about them. They're all named. They're another group introduced in this arc. Do you know how many characters there are in this arc? Come on, take a guess.
I'm going to say a clean 115.
Oh, that's definitely too low. That's got to be too low.
Christian?
I'm going to guess closer to like 250.
Okay, you have taken your guesses. Clean 100, clean 250, 337.
What the fuck, man? What is...
Oh, boy.
There are 337 named characters in this arc, and the vast majority of them are some shit like the Mimavari Gumi, who, spoilers, will never do anything significant beyond this point.
Wow.
They're introduced as a notable group, but this is the extent of their significance. The most amount of trivia facts about them on their individual One Piece wiki pages is 2. And that's only because Himuro was initially given the wrong name in the anime. Incredible stuff.
Are they even addressed by name in the anime?
I've never heard any of them addressed by name.
They're credited in the credits of the individual episodes. When they have a speaking role, they're credited.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah.
And the stone guy was given the wrong name. I think he was called Juzo because he looks like a stone statue. Apparently that's like significant. Anyway, the manga to anime differences this time around are interesting at least, so let's end on that.
Yes, please do.
The scene where Queen, Who's Who, and Hawkins, the exposed Drake, has several differences for one. The group beating up Drake isn't actually shown in the manga. The explosion that allowed Drake to escape being caused by himself is made up by the anime. So, sorry, the hand grenade is not canon. And most importantly of all, Hawkins exposing that the 1% man is Drake is completely made up by the anime. At this point in the manga, despite being dozens of chapters ahead, we still did not know who Hawkins was talking about here. And the anime simply made the assumption that it was Drake. Whether or not he actually was, I am not at liberty to say at the moment.
Yeah.
Wait, so that who he's talking about is actually revealed at some point in the manga.
I am not at liberty to say.
All right.
Every scene of Sanji reminiscing on the events of the bathhouse and acting like a perv are made up by the anime. Likewise, him enthusiastically wanting to help Kiku is also made up by the anime. The only bit of Sanji simping in this set that isn't made up by the anime is him calling Ulti a cutie, in which he is 100% correct. Who said that? Speaking of her once again begging page 1 to carry her is sadly made up by the anime. Quite the tragedy indeed. Jack being taken down is not actually shown in the manga. He is simply shown defeated there with Dogstorm and Cat Viper looming over him in their Sulong forms, having been dealt with off-screen. This puts our count of Jack L's at 3, 4. The number shall keep increasing.
Hell yeah. Fuck you, Jack.
And finally, the entire sequence of the Scabbards bickering over learning Oden's two-sword style and Oden teaching it to them is made up by the anime. For shame, Oda.
Wait, why shame Oda?
Because it's a great scene. I mean, come on.
It is a great scene, just saying.
But he didn't animate it. He's not the animator.
I'm telling him retroactively, you should have included that scene. All I'm saying.
You should have included it. Yeah.
You should have known better. Someone in the future is gonna have a.
Well, actually, it would have made Christian happier, because then if they didn't have the bickering shit, then it would have made more sense when they just casually dropped their two-sword style.
Yeah.
Listen, all I'm saying is if Oda was just a bit more omnipotent, he would have known that in the future someone is gonna make a great bit, and he's gonna be sad that he didn't include it.
It's true.
Anyway, that's about all for this week. Oh my god, this is Gabriel's script for this week. How am I gonna send it to them? Hold on, how does he usually end these? Maybe that'll work. See you guys next week. Have a nice day. Oh, wow, that's weird. The paper is simply disappearing into nothing. Oh, that's how it appeared here.
Oh, it was nice having Dave while we had him, I guess.
Oh, well, hey, Dave, I hope that you're doing okay out there.
No, I can't.
Dave, did you switch places with Dave? Is that what happened here?
That seems to be with the transportation of one human being to another place, I suppose with the law of equivalent exchange.
Of course, yes.
Someone had to be transported into my place.
Right.
This isn't acceptable. He's not supposed to be there. But I've got to correct this, and later I've got to figure out something there. But until then, I suppose you're going to have to hang in there a bit longer, Dave. We got to finish the episode first.
Oh, just Dave, you'll be okay. We'll help you.
We'll save you.
We'll save you at some point. All right, moving on. Thank you, Gabe, for your fun facts as always.
Thank you.
Moving on to the golden ham. You know, can we just give it to fucking Kinemon and call it a day? Come on, he's just so good.
Kinemon.
It's just fire, bro.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying anything, and this is no affiliation, there's nothing to do, but Ulti is in these episodes.
No, I will not be giving it to Ulti. I don't have any infatuation with Ulti in the slightest. In fact, I don't need Discount Perona to be gracing my screen any further.
Discount Perona? What are you talking about?
Well,
fucking Timu brand Perona over here. I do not need her at all.
No. This is no.
0%.
Fuck. Okay. I suppose we are abandoning that idea then. What was the other suggestion? Fucking Kinemon?
I just love Kinemon. He's just always a fucking good guy. He's cool.
Kinemon is pretty neat.
Christian, what do you want? What do you feel this week?
I mean, we could give it to Kinemon We could also give it to Queen for his outstanding acting skills in this episode.
We could give it to Queen for his outstanding acting skills.
We could give Queen an Oscar.
We could give Queen an Oscar.
This could be Queen's Oscar. You don't even know.
So we assign a Golden Ham and an Oscar this week.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What if we give Keen the Golden Ham, but we'll put Queen gets an Oscar?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But we give Queen an Oscar. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Is that this final decision?
All right. Well, that's what it is.
We are handing Kinemon the Golden Ham for his extraordinary performance.
Forward! We strike again!
And we are giving Queen an Oscar for his even more extraordinary one.
Perfect. The Iskar. Excuse me.
The Iskar.
Indeed. Applause, applause.
Applause, applause, applause.
Incredible.
We did it.
I love it.
Congratulations, team.
Wow.
All right. Next on the agenda is a fan mail. And I have a couple of things this week for fan mail. We're going to continue the trend we began last week with the next installment of the That Time I Got Caught Up on a Podcast, a novella by one of our favorite writers, Panda. So last week we discussed all the way and up through, I believe, 928. And now this week we're going to be doing 936. So starting with 933 to 936. Justin, do you have a full body motion or are you normal? When talking about the countdown to sync for recording is honestly such a heckin' mood.
Oh.
But also gives me very ADHD go burr vibes. Do you have a full body motion or are you normal? I still don't understand the context, I don't think.
Yeah, because he was talking about how he I don't remember specifically what it was, but he has like a thing that he does. I don't know if it was like a head bob or like he physically counts out on his fingers or what it was, but I do remember him mentioning that like he moves his body to like the count. It's
like he rocks
back and
or
forth,
something?
like it's a 5, a 4, 3, 2, so on.
Okay, I understand the context now. I have a note about the filler that we did at some point in time, aka the Justin roast cast. What happened to names aren't spoilers? Come on! Although in the case of Kyoshiro being Denjiro, I do kind of understand, but how likely are Devin and Christian to have clocked him as one of the Akazaya 9 just because?
The answer is immediately.
Just because he was referred to by a different name.
I mean, come on now. This new character actually has a secret name, but I swear to you, it's no further significance.
Also, he looks completely different because of the rage.
That's true.
This is the moment where I confess that y'all would hate me for mildly sympathizing with Justin over this since it was just a name this time. And I say that because they said in the cast that they'd hate those who did sympathize with him, lol.
Yes, I stand by it.
Well, it's it.
Okay, wait, Panda, I have to actually respond to this. The cast was triggered by my zero tolerance policy on spoilers, and I just wanted them to watch a shitty filler for fun.
Well, also that.
All right, and the last set of episodes that she wrote her novella over are 9 something to 943. I don't know why she didn't put the numbers down. I was too lazy to check the actual starting episode. Oh, she answered it, to be honest, but it's fine. The notes are only about Gabe's fun facts and stuff therein. Tokugawa Ieyasu. I'm pretty sure Justin is the one who said it right. Like Ieyasu. But it did amuse me that Christian said it slightly differently multiple times, and each one still sounded absolutely wrong to me. Wow, rude as fuck. Christian referenced a sword style with a similar name, though I think he thought it was something like EE or something, and I think
EI Jutsu.
And I think what he was referring to was EI or EI Jutsu, which is the style that is basically a quick draw and slash.
Yes.
The katana begins sheathed, and then the attack is the same motion and drawing it from the sheath. A final note, Zoro's Lion Song attack is a one-sword style EI attack, in fact. So there you go. Fun fact. Look at that.
Okay.
That's it for Panda's novella for this week. We will continue Panda's novella next week.
Panda, I encourage you to continue doing this. Your comments are incredibly lovely and incredibly insightful.
Yeah. Save up our episodes like 20 backlogged more often.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, hey, we need more segments. Segments upon segments upon segments. You can't get enough segments. That's always what I'm saying.
We will continue Panda's novella next week. But the email that we actually have from a listener, it says One Piece live action question. We've got an email from this person in the past. Their name is Boy Dude, and the email is as follows. Hello, guys. It's me again, Mr. Boy Dude. Just wanted to send this email in case you didn't see my message in the Spotify comments. Don't worry, we did, but we're acknowledging this now as well. I really enjoyed most of the One Piece live action season 2. The best episode was 7. But sadly, I didn't really like episode 8. I found the fight between Luffy and Wapol to be quite anticlimactic. It didn't quite capture the same vibe and impact that the anime did. Sure. Regardless, the Cherry Blossom scene was very heartfelt, and Zoro picking Little Choppy was very adorable. Where do you want season 3 to end on? Ideally, I want it to end on Skypiea or just as they enter Water 7. That would be awesome. Thanks for reading this. Boy Dude signing out.
I think that if we're talking about how we're going to structure the season, if we assume it's another 8-episode season, I think that if you have maybe 6 episodes dedicated to the rest of Alabasta, getting there, dealing with what's going on, all of the everything, that's probably too much. It'll probably be 4, but if you do 6, then you can have the last 2 be Jaya and like getting to Skypiea.
I think that would be kind of fire, actually. That's kind of where I think I want it to end.
That's what I'm saying. Like if the end of the season is getting to Skypiea, that I think is a good season. You can break up the episodes however you want, I guess. You know, if it's 5 episodes of Alabasta, if it's 4 episodes of Alabasta, and then a couple more where we're like on Jaya and we're fucking around, and then it's Skypiea and you just get there, and maybe like the last episode is mostly Skypiea. Like you get there, we ride the knock-up stream, we get there, we travel along the roads, we meet like 1 or 2 people, and then like I don't know, they do a drop where you see Eneru come out of nowhere and you're like, whoa, who the fuck is that? And then the season's just over. Like then that sounds good to me. But if they try and shove the entirety of Skypiea into season 3, I think that's lunacy.
I think I would agree. It might be pretty tough.
You have to consider that also takes into account the entirety of the flashback between Nolan and I forget the other guy's name.
Yes, which better be its own episode straight up.
That is just 1 episode of a season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree with this take.
Anyways, as for my perspective on where it should end, the way I see it, you guys don't see the vision yet. You see, if Netflix does a Netflix, this show might end on season 3.
Yes.
So what I propose they do is they end on the ship dropping down on the Mary. So just in case Netflix does a Netflix, the live action ends at the exact same point as the 4 kids dub.
Oh my god.
That would be funny.
With everyone presumably just dying.
That would be really funny. You're not wrong on this one.
What a fucking rug pull that would be.
I hope that it goes further, but it would be really funny.
But like unironically, with them ending with the ship dropping down on them would be actually a kind of a good fucking cliffhanger, to be honest.
No, I mean, I think that is a fun cliffhanger. I just think that there's not... I don't think Alabasta as a whole is actually an 8-episode, like, by itself season. I don't think it has enough meat on the bone for that.
I can agree on that. I would presume that if it was just the Alabasta season, they would just do a 6-episode one.
Really, the challenge is you don't have a lot... Like, you have to commit to mostly Alabasta. And you don't really have a good opportunity to draw the line if you start to include Skypiea stuff. But I do like the idea that Christian proposed where maybe like literally the final shot is they made it up the knock-up stream. They like wake up because they passed out from, exhaustion and also running into the sky, whatever. And then the camera just starts panning out and you see the fucking boat like sailing on the ocean in the sky. And then it just cuts to black and goes, all right, see you next time.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I like that. That would be a fun shot.
Yeah. Anything more than 1 episode of Skypiea, I think is crazy.
Yeah. I think I agree with this take. So I that's where I want it to end. I hope they make it to where they get into Skypiea. Or maybe not Skypiea, like the country, but like they make it to the ocean in the sky.
Yeah, they make it to the White Sea.
They make it to the White Sea, and then, we just go, all right, hopefully we get funding for season 4. By the way, we're in the sky now. It's probably like all CGI.
I want to say they have been confirmed for season 4 at least.
No, it's just season 3 at the current moment.
Okay.
Yeah,
season 2 did exceptionally well. So presumably, if Netflix isn't completely taken over by ChatGPT fucking up, they will renew it for a season 4.
There are some caveats there. It is still a successful show by like modern standards, but Netflix likes to gauge whether or not they have like a hit on their hands by not just retention, but in like increased interest on shows season by season. One Piece did not increase in viewership since season 1. That is a factor that they are thinking of, which is probably why they didn't immediately renew it for seasons 4 and 5. So we'll have to wait and see what they inevitably decide after the season 3.
I mean, I fucking hope they get that figured out. I really want to see what they do with Water 7 and Enies Lobby. And even just Skypiea. Just Skypiea. I want to see Skypiea in live action. Fucking Cloud City. Incredible.
Hell yeah, brother. But all right, I think we answered the question.
Wait, just one thing about the question. What was his name? Mr.
Boy Dude.
Mr. Boy Dude, I actually generally agree on your criticisms of episode 8. I found the fight to be less effective than in the anime too. Largely because of the indoor setting. I think it being largely outdoors was more effective in the anime. That is all that I wanted to say.
All right, moving on, please. The next section. Christian, I think this one's yours.
Yeah, so I've got I was remiss in not doing this last week, but I'm going to pick it up this week. Justin was reading a lot of comments from the live action episodes. So I'm going to, I've got comments from Spotify for our episode 5 here. As soon as I can pull up this without my phone telling me to fuck off.
Episode 5 of the live action?
Correct.
Yes, Gabriel, you might recognize episode 5 of the live action as being the one that you were on.
What a coinky dink.
By sheer coinky dink. So I've got a couple comments here, 3 comments specifically. The first is, I can't believe you guys didn't realize the on hold music in the Unlucky's fight was the OP anime opening song Believe.
That's crazy.
That played during the arc.
Did not realize it at all.
I did not realize it because I don't like that song.
I love that song. Fuck you, dude, actually.
2 ends of the spectrum. All right, next comment that was from comment lever JX14. This is from Simply Matt. Great cast. Opala gives me a lot of hope that it will introduce the mainstream to this world of wacky fiction. You have a lot of faith in us.
Yeah, we're just
we're just a couple of guys, all right?
Wait, they said Opala. I think they mean the One Piece live action, not Opwall.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, our ego.
My ego. Oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
Gabriel, you are a treasure, and I hope to hear you on the cast often.
Hello, Matt.
Well, lucky for you, Matt. Justin, you are an animal for not watching the previous episodes of your own cast.
You are so correct, Matt.
Yes.
But it was entertaining regardless. Love you guys. You keep my sanity working night shifts and have for a long time. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
No problem, man.
And then final comment here, unless you have something specific to say to Matt.
No, you've been commenting about my appearances rather often for some reason. Thank you that you appreciate them. I don't know what's so funny about them. I can't listen to myself.
Luckily, other people are here to listen for you. Last comment on episode 5 from Gus Van Rens. Sorry, but without oregano, we would have to live without chimichurri, and I couldn't live that life.
Oh wait, no. I have a correction on that. Actually, thank God someone commented on that. Ever since we've recorded the episode, I've come to realize, first of all, I don't actually know what oregano tastes like. I was confused on the spice.
Okay, are we saying it like this on purpose? Because it's pissing me off.
Yeah, he says it like oregano. I said oregano to match him.
What? You need to stop.
What is it pronounced? What is it pronounced like?
It's oregano.
Oregano. Anyways, it wasn't that spice. The spice that my parents put on stuff that I hated and ruined every single dish was peppermint.
Peppermint?
Yeah, I wouldn't put peppermint on fucking anything. Get that shit out of my face.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah. They would take peppermint and just put it on stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
They cut it up into little pieces. I think they called it salsa. Although when I look up salsa, that's not what I mean.
No.
But that is not what I mean. It's specifically a kind of green leaf. They just put it on stuff in pork.
It's not parsley, is it?
Maybe it's parsley.
Gabe, I'm losing so much confidence in what you're trying to tell me.
No, it's parsley. It's parsley. I'm 100% certain. I just saw it. It's parsley. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to everyone who loves peppermint. I'm so sorry to everyone who loves that spice. It's parsley.
Yeah.
I hate parsley. I hate parsley with a passion.
Okay.
I come here to apologize. I do not seek redemption or whatever the fuck how the apology goes. I apologize to everyone who likes oregano. I don't think I've tasted oregano. Maybe I have not.
See, but here, Gabe, I have a problem, though. So how do you know it's parsley and not coriander? Will you please Google coriander for me?
I swear to God.
I have a further question for you. Does the herb in question that you hate make it taste like soap? Because that's a further different herb than what we've mentioned so far. That
is also cilantro.
I don't know what it makes it taste like. I just know that every time I eat it, I hate it.
Okay.
I feel like we're walking closer and closer to cilantro. I think my man hates cilantro and he don't know what it's called.
No, I'm pretty sure the last time because the question was answered to me by the Discord and my sister, and I think the last time we discussed this, the conclusion was that it was parsley and not coriander.
I can believe it's parsley.
Yeah. To everyone who puts parsley on stuff, you're all very lovely people. Please never cook for anything for me. Thank you.
Fair enough.
Please don't cook anything for me.
Please don't cook for me. Simple request.
All right. That's all my live action episode 5 comments. Tune in next week for episode 6 and maybe 7, depending on how many comments there are.
All right. Time to speedrun Garb Gab.
Garb Gab.
It's Garb Gab time.
Who's got the Garb Gab?
I have the Gab still, and because we have Gab with us,
Whoa.
You're going to pull a Gab out of the Gab, Mr. Gab.
I'm gonna pull a Gab.
Pull a thing out of the Gab.
Wait, no, I've heard this segment too many times. What the fuck did you do with it?
Me?
You.
How dare you accuse me of doing something? I never do anything. I haven't done a single thing in my entire life, I'll have you know.
Well, I don't trust a single word you're saying, but I'm just gonna put my hand in there and...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This feels weird. There's definitely something in here, but like, I can't... It's like...
Yeah, just root around there a little more.
Oh, okay, there's a paper. Ugh. What the hell did you put in that thing?
That's right. I left weeks-old parsley in this bag just for you, Gabriel.
No! No! How could you? Oh, no. Let me smell my hand. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh.
Now the paper is soaked in the smell of parsley.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to have to wash my hands before I come rescue you, Dave. I'm sorry. Oh, anyways, let me read this paper.
You hate to see it.
Get away. Haiku.
Oh, sweet. It's been a while since we've done haiku.
Indeed.
All right. Well, you know what? I've already got my haiku juices a-flowing. I can start.
By all means.
All right. Dave, do me a favor. Can you add like some mood music where it's like a not Naruto sad song. I don't need Naruto sad song. We need like the music when they're like fighting under the full moon. That's what we need. That's okay, right? The 9 shadows cast made their way to the climax. Let their blades now clash.
Shit, that's good.
Fucking.
That's mood setting.
All right.
Mood. Big mood. I channeled my inner page 1 for that.
Your little emo boy.
I channeled my little emo boy inside.
Christian, is yours also emotional or more funny side?
A little A, a little B.
Let me pull up mine first. I think ending on a comedy is funnier. Dave, pull up the song that Black Maria played in the episode. Play that over mine.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
The dragon takes flight. A lifetime of running comes to one final clash.
Pretty good.
Sweet.
What you got, Christian? Dave, do absolutely nothing for Christian. Don't give him any music whatsoever.
Yeah, Dave, I want complete silence. Cut out any background noise. Cut out my co-hosts here. I want complete and utter.
In fact, just like mute Christian for the next like 5 seconds. We'll just kind of like come back in.
Yeah, cut me.
Put like crickets and really distant traffic over him.
Put an audio filter, make him sound like dog shit.
Yeah. Take a soundbite from probably like 10-15 minutes ago when my kittens were running around and one of them meowed really loudly and probably got picked up by Audacity, and put that here instead.
Meow.
Opening old wounds. strike to my heart and Kaido's. Momo, he is not dad.
Momo, he's not dad.
Momo, he is not dad.
He's not dad indeed. Man, if only there was a way to slide a "your" in there, that would be the perfect fucking sentence.
I know.
Man, why does it gotta be 575? We need to just invent a new haiku. We need to invent the 686.
Yeah.
Fuck the world. It's our own rules.
Just get an extra syllable on there. Well, we've been making haikus this entire time anyway. We haven't even been really making haikus, so
big facts.
Who's to say we can't just do what we want anyway?
Momo, he's not your dad. Momo, he's not your dad.
Momo, he is not dad.
Yamato, you are not the father.
Yamato, you're not the...
Nope. No, you're not getting that in there.
No, you'd have to say... If you say dad and not father, you get 7.
Yamato, you not...
But that doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yamato, not dad.
Well, listen, in my world, we're doing 686 from now on, so that could be a perfect 8-syllable line.
It's true. That's a perfect 8-syllable line. Yamato, you're not dad. You're not the father, rather. All right. Excellent. Well,
Yamato, you're not the father. Momo, he's not your dad.
Momo, he's not your dad. This is just an intervention. Wait, this is an intervention.
Hey, wait, I just figured out something. Apparently 686, what you just suggested, is something that some English poets use because English words have more syllables.
Damn it!
Damn it! America ruins everything again.
Well, he said, I think he means English isn't British.
Oh, great. At least we did one thing okay.
Or did you really mean English speakers?
I mean, it just says English, not specifically like British or American, but let's be honest, Americans aren't writing poems.
I'm going to choose to believe, I choose to believe that if they're saying English, that they mean the British, and I'm going to blame the Brits.
Maybe.
Blame the Brits.
Because the language they speak in America is American, obviously.
Yes, exactly.
All right. We did it. We made it to the end. So, Gabe, I don't like what do we do here? Because I think we need to help Dave somehow. Are you cool?
Well, is there anything that's left? There's no.
Somebody got to do the thing.
Somebody's got to.
You do the thing, Gabe, please.
Wait, shit. Sorry, Dave, cut this out. Where's the script for the thing?
Yeah, Dave, don't cut out a damn thing. By the way, leave all this in.
Fuck off, Dave. Please, I'm rescuing you here after this.
No, Dave, leave that shit in. Dave, you don't work for him. You work for us. We're a team. Don't do shit.
Wait.
Hey, Gabriel, could you do the thing, please?
Of course I can. Visit pandasightings.com to support the show. We also have 2 other shows. Panda View, where we review different media. Well, I don't. The others do. And the Panda Sightings podcast, where we simply just yap. Available on all major platforms.
Coming to a theater near you.
Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying. So how do we help Dave?
Oh, don't worry about that. I've got an idea already. I'm going to see if I figure that out. And if all goes well, you're going to hear it on the next segment. It's going to be great. But I'm just thinking, those guys over there, they're fighting, aren't they? At any second, Dave could just, something horrible could happen. I should probably hurry and get this figured out.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. Probably. I would agree with that assessment.
Although, if I see Dave with a little bit of parsley, I will leave him behind.
Honestly, fair. That's respectable. After everything you went through tonight, that's the least that he can do. Take one for the team.
Come on. What's a little parsley, huh?
Everything.
Listen, I'm also the guy who doesn't hate motherfucking cilantro, and everyone can't stand cilantro, and I don't understand. I think cilantro is kind of fire.
Put it in your pasta.
I mean, I've never been a big fan of carbonara, to be honest, so maybe I'm just a fucking weirdo.
What do sauces have to do with this conversation?
Put a little parsley on your pasta.
All right, well, thanks again, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Maybe.
Indeed.
Maybe not. Who knows?
Goodbye.
Maybe this will all just be over.
Hey, man, I already said goodbye.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Well, do it.
But if I do, it'll be over.
You gotta let go, Christian.
Goodbye, everybody. I love you.
This show is now over.
No!
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out That's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.